This is AnimeorDie, and I'm Killer Katana.
The Raging Ronin.
And this is a new part of our video series called The Voice Actors.
Yep.
What we're going to do for this part of the series is we're going to make a list of voice actors and slowly go through it. These are going to be like videos that are going to in between series videos, which we are going to change up a little bit because what is your anime sent as
Who?
who is your anime? My bad. Oh my god.
Fucking English.
Oh fuck you.
Third language, apparently.
Who is your anime? I'm kidding. Who is your anime? Made a suggestion that we move it down to one series per video, which we can do that. No problem. Some of the other suggestions did not make it in. One of your suggestions was about doing a ratings, each of us doing ratings. What we want to explain to you is that the ratings we do are a group-based rating. Everybody voted on these ratings. It's kind of the way you would do if you asked a bunch of fans what they thought and then averaged it all together.
Yep.
So you get a better fact of a reading of a series. So anyway, this is going to be a new part of the video series, voice actors, and we're going to do 5 per video, so because it would take god awful long to do just one video per person. And if you're wondering, what gives us, the right to tell you about voice actors and stuff like that,
We've watched several hundred series. We've met most of these people. We have their
Yes.
autographs, for God's
we
sake.
will actually tell you if we've met them, and we have 90% of their autographs on all the stuff we own that we have that they're in. So we will tell you if we met them. A couple we haven't met, but we do know a lot from listening to stories from other voice actors.
Right, and they love to talk about each other.
Yes, they do. Not in bad ways, though. Pennington voice actors, please do not sue us for this. But the first 5 are going to be Christopher Patton, Johnny Bosch, Troy Baker, Chuck Huber, and Vic Mignogna. So I guess we'll start off with Christopher Patton. Chris Patton is a voice actor who hails from Texas.
Is that where he started?
Yeah.
Alright. I wasn't sure. I thought he was one of those ones that, moved around.
No, he started in Texas.
All right.
He started at ADV.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Well, okay, he hails from Texas. Originally started for ADV. Started doing Walla and stuff like that back in the past.
Like everybody.
Exactly. His first big role was one of our favorites, actually, Sosuke Sagara,
Right.
which is actually the one that most of you probably know him for.
Yeah, FMP.
FMP, Full Metal Panic, all the way. But funny story about that role. Stephen Foster was the director, and he messed with Patton on that role.
Yeah.
He brought Patton into a studio and told Patton he was going to be voicing that day, and Patton said that he had practiced for Sosuke like crazy. He was like, I want that role so bad. And Foster had him come in there and try out for 3 different little minor characters. And
You see that guy over there?
You see that guy?
You know
Yeah.
that.
See Guy B? Yeah, voice him. It's no good, Patton. It's no good. Do it again. Do Guy C. That was no good either, man. I mean, you're doing terrible. Do Professor A. Oh my God, dude, that was just bad. And then Patton's like, after like 30 minutes of me being just completely pissed off, Foster goes on the thing and goes, "Oh, by the way, I've been screwing with you for the last like 30 minutes. You're getting Sosuke Sagara." But anyway, other characters Patton has played, Sato from NHK.
He also played Iki in Air Gear.
Tomokazu from Yumeria.
And in more recent stuff, Soul Eater, he was Ashura, the end villain.
Full Metal Alchemist, he's one of the favorite villains, Greed.
What else?
What series was Creed in?
Oh, Black Cat, Creed.
There you go.
And Ghost Stories, he was Hajime.
Yes. I forgot about that, actually.
I know you did.
Funny ass series, though. We've already talked about that one.
Right.
And he was Turles in Dragon Ball Z.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Yeah!
2-line
movie
character.
Yeah! Everybody loves them.
Oh, and Fate Artunez in Negima.
Right.
Yes.
In the first
series, because Fate didn't make an appearance in the second one.
No, he did not.
No, he didn't. If
He
they
was
would
a
have
bitch.
continued, he probably would have. Oh, that's not
He
nice.
was.
He's Patton, though.
I'm not talking
Oh,
about the
Narima
voice
Daikon.
actor. Right, Narima Daikon, Ichiro.
Ichiro. Very funny. Lots of, little bit
Panda love.
of Panda, very much Panda.
Panda
A little more information on Pat. He's not just a voice actor. He's an actor, which most voice actors will tell you that you don't go into the business going to be a voice actor. You have to be an actor.
Yes.
So Chris does a lot of
Theater work.
theater work, audiobooks, commercials, and anything he can really get his hands on to make money.
Right. He's doing a lot of audiobooks anymore.
Yes.
Since his retirement.
Yes, since his retirement from earlier this year.
Yeah, Nandesu Con was his last con.
Exactly. We saw him 2 cons before his final con.
Right.
Not many fans would drive 8 hours to see a voice actor, but we did. Well worth it, though. It's Christopher Patton, you know, the man, the myth, the legend. For some of you who are wondering, like, oh, this is a really cool guy, we have to mention a fact that might turn a couple of you off of Chris Patton. It didn't us, because we don't care about that kind of stuff. But Chris Patton is of the variety of a homosexual.
He a gay man.
Yes, very much so. But, you know, that shouldn't let you, you know, not like the man just because of that. But he is a very cool guy. He's really nice to the fans. He'll do anything for his fans.
Yeah, he was flipping over sideways for stuff. It's just crazy.
Whatever you ask him to do.
Yeah.
Red Bulls and everything else.
Shit, while we were there at Michigan, he just for no reason just stood up, took a picture of everybody who was just standing in line for his stuff, and put it up on Facebook.
And posted on his Facebook. Yeah. Yes, because that's how Chris is. He enjoys knowing that that what he does for a living actually means something. Anyway, for Chris, he has a very wide variety of voices. He's a second generation voice actor who's been around for a pretty long time. Actually, I think he said that it was 10 years, right? For his con career was 10 years. So he's been around longer than that.
Not a whole lot longer though, because it wasn't until after he got until he got Sosuke that he was actually starting to go to cons.
Exactly. Although it was like his second year though. He'd already been at 2 years.
Something like that.
Yeah, because Monica had already made it big.
Right.
Yeah. More about Chris. You guys will never get to see it, and you guys will never get to see any clips from it. We'll also do a thing where we tell about like maybe what voice actors do at cons and stuff. Chris had a panel that he used to do. It was 18 and older, which is why you will never see anything of it on YouTube.
Right.
And we will not speak of anything from that panel.
Right.
Because that's part of the, what do they call that? The canon?
The vault.
The vault. It does not leave the vault.
You don't talk about things in the vault.
You do not talk about things that come from the vault. The name of Chris Patton's panel was Chris Patton Shares Too Much.
Right.
This was a everything goes panel. You ask him a question, he answers it honestly.
And there's also a chance of the book.
Yes. Contact. Actually, send if you have a Facebook account. Send Chris Patton. ChrisPatton. A friend request. He has a website that he's actually eventually going to be releasing a book called Chris Patton Shares Too Much, where if you were not able to see the panel, you can read about it.
Yep.
And because he will have every story that he's ever told in any of the panels in that book. It's also going to be an audiobook too, so you can actually listen to his voice, and he will probably do it in many of his characters' voices.
Oh God!
I would like to hear Greed tell some of these stories. You'll never believe this one time, you know. That'd be very funny. So we're gonna rate the voice actors on like how they are, and these ratings all have depended on their career, their likability by the fans, their voice acting ability, their attitudes toward fans, and what they bring to cons. Christopher Patton is getting a 9 out of 10 because there isn't a whole lot that are better than him.
Right.
There's a few, but not many. Not many at all.
Yep.
Would you like to introduce the second voice actor that we're going to talk about today?
Sure, why not? I am happy to introduce that we're going to be talking about Johnny Young Bosch.
Johnny J.Y.B.
Yep.
Scrappy little Asian man.
Well, where is he from? LA?
I don't know. He's from California.
He's from.
I don't know where he's originally hails from.
Yeah, we're not 100%.
I'm not sure if he was born here or not. I think he was.
But the first thing that you might recognize him from,
for older fans, of course.
Yeah, this is like
going way back.
Yeah, you've got to be.
This is way back.
He was the second Black Power Ranger.
Yes, the movie people, the Power Rangers, the movie. Johnny Bosch was the second Black Power Ranger. I'll explain the story because most people don't know the actual story about Power Rangers or why they switched the Rangers. They just think the people quit. No, what happened was people were griping that it was racist to have a Black Ranger be the Black Ranger, have a Black guy be Black Ranger, and an Asian girl who, you know, a lot of the Asians are referred to as yellow skinned, be the Yellow Ranger.
I find it funny.
Yeah, I found it funny too. It was stupid. So what they did was they were like, okay, we need to replace them then. So The company who made Power Rangers, being the dicks that they were like, fine, we'll make the Black Ranger be an Asian guy, and we'll make the Yellow Ranger be a black girl. Go screw yourself. But to this day, Johnny and Bosch, if you play the tune that was played on an episode that made his character say it's morphin' time, to this day, if you play that tune around Johnny, he will literally stop whatever he's doing and go, "It's morphin' time!" It's engraved into his brain.
Sadly, I have not yet met the man.
Yes, I have, more than once. 2 or 3 times now? Something like that. Very nice guy. He has a band named iShine that I definitely suggest that anyone who wants to can go check it out. They're actually pretty good. But Johnny's been in his first major role in voice acting was his first role too was Vash Stampede and Trigon, which you've already mentioned before.
Yes.
Yes. Would you like to mention anyone else?
Ichigo in Bleach.
Right.
He's played some minor roles, and he was also
Lelouch Lamprouje and Code Geass.
He was in Naruto as.
That's all you, buddy. That's all you, buddy.
I've forgotten.
Yeah. In Haruhi, he is Itsuki.
Don't remember.
We'll just leave it at that for now. Sorry, Johnny.
He's got like 80 other rules, good sir. We are not going to remember them all.
No, you've been around too long.
Right.
No, I'm kidding. We love you. Johnny on fans. He will do almost anything for fans. He's not quite as willing as Chris, though. Johnny draws the line at some things, especially if it comes to his band.
Or Power Rangers.
Do not, and I repeat, do not bring anime stuff to Johnny at his band's autograph signing. That is a huge insult to Johnny.
Right.
Do not do it. That is band time. That is not anime time. Most voice will tell you that they don't want you bringing them stuff with other things anyway. It's insulting. Which I agree with them. It really is. It's kind of like, hey, this is important. Sign my anime stuff. That's just me. I've seen a lot of people make this mistake.
Right.
and he'll still sign it, but he kind of does it. He's kind of like, fuck you. You know? He doesn't say that, but you know. Johnny has a pretty good wide range of voice. They don't let him use it that much. He's been typecasted as the hero character.
Yes.
Except for when he plays Lelouch, because they were like, you're crazy now, enjoy! Which he loved, by the way. And that's not out of my mouth, that's out of his. Other than that, I mean, can you think of anything else we've left out about Mr. Bosch?
Not really. I mean, he was a martial artist.
Very much so.
A real martial artist.
Yes, he will beat the shit out of you. In the words of Crispin Freeman.
He will break your neck.
He will break your neck and beat the crap out of you. Guitarist and singer in his band. Really good voice actor. We're going to give Johnny an 8.8 out of 10.
Alright.
So we're going to go to the third voice actor on our list, which this video is taking forever. I just noticed that. It's like, oh god. We are actually not going to continue with the third person right now. We just realized...
Crap, this thing is freaking long.
Yes, we just realized that this video is like, oh my god, kick you in the dick long.
I mean, it's what, 14 minutes now, and we've done 2 people, and we're supposed to do 3 more?
We are what you would call voice actor whores. We really are.
Yeah.
Well, voice actresses and actors.
Wait. Now to reframe. Not a whore as in
No.
A whore as in we've met them, we know these people.
We go, everybody has a reason for going to cons. Some people go for panels, some people go for, to hang out, some people go to watch new animes and stuff like that. We go
Boppers.
to... Boppers.
Boppers. No,
Yeah.
Bad boppers.
Yeah, bad boppers. We go to meet voice actors. That is our thing. To meet them, to find the people, see the people behind the voices, to get our stuff signed.
And listen to the freaky stories they have.
Exactly. Oh, and by the way, I know some of you are probably thinking, well, you get stuff signed, then you must sell it. No. Nothing we have ever gotten signed has been sold. And nothing ever will.
You know what? One of these times, we'll take some pictures of stuff, and we'll actually post it up of the autographs and all that.
I have a wall scroll that's worth $5,000.
Yep.
Is it going anywhere?
Hells no.
Hell no. Ain't going nowhere. Have I had people offer me money for it? Yeah. I've had people offer me $4,000 for it. Did I sell it? No. And I won't. It's just the way it is.
Yep, not gonna sell my shit later.
No, this is my stuff. This is my memorials.
Yep, this dumb bitch gonna get buried with it.
That's a good one. So we're gonna split this video up into 2 people per video, and then yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Well, anything else? Bye. Yeah, this has been Anime or Die, and have a good night, people.